To write down an agreement, the first step is to define which is the focus. I basically share two kinds of an agreement. One I call research and IPO oriented, and the other is turnover oriented. In the first case, we have to face with milestones that are immaterial, so it's not that easy. And we have to establish with our partner which goals, step by step, we are going to reach. The second one is, let's say, turnover oriented. So the benchmark are quantitative and can be defined in basis on the turnover that we manage to produce with the joint venture. To write down properly an agreement is fundamental to consider three topics. First, the target. Which are the respective expectations from the agreement? Second, which are the resources we are putting together in the agreement? Third, how do we control each other that the milestone will be reached? Basically, the assessment plan should be included in the contract and agreed in the details with the contractor. If the checklist is not precise or the assessment activity are left to contractor, it is important to consider that each contractor has specific and synergic objective, so the topics submitted to checkup are strictly connected to it. During the execution of activities, the results can be under or overperforming. That's why it is suggested update the assessment plan because of the emerging follow-up. If the contract does not list accurately the frequency, duration, and methodology of the assessment, it is important to share precisely the approach with the partner. First, it is important to define the typology of industrial property, as the rules are different country by country. Second, if possible, I would sign a contract protecting the IPO from the beginning of the activities, in order to plan step by step the legal effects of the impact of each milestone reached. Third, if the intellectual property is already generating profits, I would register it in a state with a consolidated legal experience in protection and use of IPO.